the president of this country, lied about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. He wears a suit and tie. It's been over 1 million Iraqis have been killed on a lie. The CEO of Enron, I don't think he wore sagging pants, did he? From my knowledge, he wore suits and ties. Some of the worst crimes perpetrated against humanity was perpetrated by men who wore suits and ties. In the late 1970s, early 1980s, when the black youth culture of hip-hop emerged, its unique dress style was an oversized look reflecting the loose-fitting clothes of break dancers. You can't break dance with normal belted pants and tight-fit clothing. Thus, the loose-fit pants without belts would result in a sagging below the waist. No, sagging pants did not start in prison. The genesis of sagging from prison myth is to prove its decadent source and the justification to ban this convict-originated dress style that's corrupting young black males. I taught as a volunteer in the Michigan Department of Corrections for over almost 20 years, and I have never seen incarcerated black males sag. In many prisons around the country, prisoners are issued a one-piece jumpsuit. How can you sag in a one-piece jumpsuit? Black males have been going to prison for years. So why wasn't sagging popular in the 60s and in the 1970s? In the early 1980s, sagging was not even popular then. You didn't see rappers sag back then. They wore baggy pants. Sagging became popular more so in the 1990s and mushrooming in 2000s because it was an evolution from baggy pants to sagging pants. Finally, the impact of sagging ordinance. Again, as Brother James mentioned, it is one thing for a school, business owners, or government buildings to have dress codes. However, it's another issue for a city to enact ordinance that particularly fine young black males who wear sagging pants in public. From my perspective, sagging ordinance, the war on dress is similar to the so-called war on drugs. Let's compare the two. And in the black community, when Congress created these race-specific laws, we didn't do anything about it. And there has been a 400 increase in black males incarcerated. The mandatory sentencing laws passed by Congress in the late 1980s provided for more harsher treatment for crack offenses than for powder cocaine. A white man caught with 20 times the amount of cocaine would receive less time than a young black man for, let's say, a small quantity of crack rocks. This selective legislation war on drugs policy, guys, was actually a war on black males. According to data, over 80%, this is federal data, of those arrested for crack offenses have been black males. And you hear people say that the sagging ordinance has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with race.
Everything.
Otis Newkirk, a black city councilman in Auburn Hills, is proposing a sagging ordinance there that would have a direct effect on young black males from Pontiac who frequent Great Lakes Crossing Mall in Auburn Hills, if it's approved. As black men from Pontiac, we already know how closely the overwhelmingly white Auburn Hills City Police watches us anyway.
Yep.
Anybody that even goes through that area.
Every day.
For us, the Pontiac office of the Greater Detroit, Michigan chapter of Concerned Black Men, sagging is not a case of liking or disliking the sagging pants dress style. It's not a preference issue. It's an issue of creating laws, ordinance that target and criminalize primarily young black males. The issue of sagging is not about how the pants are worn. It's about the young black males in the pants. As with the case of driving while black, the vehicle is not the issue. The black male driver is the target. Mm-hmm. It's not so much what the black man is doing, that's the issue. It's not what he is wearing, whether he is driving, running, walking, talking, or looking. Indeed, black men are targeted and attacked for just being black. Black men already carry the burden of unfounded arrests, Many studies show that race is used as a factor when the police follow, stop, search, arrest, and murder. Sagging ordinance provides another legal policing means to stop black males, which is unacceptable.
Absolutely.